So this is my collection of knives. Various camping and work related gear. Good trade, solid single piece with rubberized handled axe. This is a kukri made by Ka-Bar. I have not sharpened this since the last time I used it, but this is, general good machete. Also works good with wood. Make big pieces smaller. That's what you do with it. This is the companion. It's your typical Mork knife. Might be more knife. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. Scandinavian place, Sweden. They make great blades, as I have several here. One interesting thing is that out of all four of their knives, they each have different systems for attaching other sheaths to the belt clips. Like this one has this system. I don't know exactly how it works because, I don't have any more with that system on it. This one, the belt loop itself can come off. I think we do have to pull the net fit though. But this is not compatible with that. Neither is this compatible with that. So they have this way to stack them. I cannot do it with the sheaths that I have. But going back, companion is your standard. It's a little over 4-inch blade. Fairly light in the handle, but it's good balance overall. And carbon steel. Keeps its edge really nice. Next we'll go with the Bushcraft Black, which you already saw a little bit of. It's, again, a bit more blade heavy. Fairly standard, I think about 4.2, 4.3 inches, 90 degree, so you can get a nice spark on your Ferros rod, which does well. And this sheath comes with, as well as a fairly rough sharpening stone, but it'll do the job if you just need to get it sharper while you're out in the woods. This is my latest knife. It is the Garberg. This one's neat because it's a full tang, and it has, so the metal goes all the way from the blade all the way through the handle to the end here, so you can actually get your sparks without having to mess up the blade itself, like that. Also, the Garberg does fit in the Bushcraft sheath, so I prefer full tang. I like having it a bit more weight in my grasp so that I feel like I'm in more control. It's just a preference. The blades are very, very similar, and so you can interchange these sheaths. This one has no connecting to another sheath, except maybe if you figure something out, but the belt loop does come off. Other than that, fairly standard. The last one is probably my most used. It is a chisel knife. Extremely sharp. Yeah, even right now, I just sharpened it a couple days ago, and it'll cut through a lot of stuff. Good sturdy blade. It's got a lot of strength in it, and yeah, it's one of my favorite knives overall. This is one that I often throw in my pack when I go out camping, just because it's useful for any number of things. It's a great tool, but it's not the one that's on my side, but it's in my pack. And a multi-tool. Gerber. I don't know exactly the model number. but I've had this since I was in the Army. So 20 years, 19 years, 20 years maybe. It's been a while. But yeah, you know, it's the blade on it's not anything special. There it is. But you know, it's got a screwdriver, it's got something of a saw, you can measure, you can do all kinds of stuff. It's a multi-tool. General purpose, do stuff tool. Again, had it forever. Those are my blades. This I'm just showing off because it's my new leather sheath, which is made more for the companion size blades. Fits that very nicely. But I did find that I could get the Garberg in there, but if I want to actually use it for that, I'm going to have to pull this up and let it stretch a bit, because otherwise it's just kind of a pain to get out. But I think after some time that would work out nice. And that's all I got for you today.